This is the greatest Super Bowl matchup that we have ever had. And so, Marcus, I want to come to you on that thought. A year ago on this show, on this day, actually, it was a year ago today, the Super Bowl Friday, we were all getting together in Miami. On this show, you suggested Mahomes could wind up the GOAT. So do you think this is the best Super Bowl quarterback matchup ever?
Yes, not even close, G. Like, I have a tremendous amount of respect for the history of this league, and those players you just mentioned are some of the best to ever do it at the position. We about to watch a quarterback playing in his 10th damn Super Bowl, going for number 7, and we watching a quarterback in his first 3 years that has done what no quarterback has ever done in the NFL. We got two opposite situations with how they play, but they both impact the game in a major way. Both teams are there because of their quarterbacks and the ability for them to galvanize the guys around them, even matriculating on the defensive side of the football with how those guys play as well. And not one of these guys in this game, you feel like, is not going to deliver if they have the ball in their hands the last time. So, yeah, I love everything about it. But, look, the fact that Tom Brady is in this game, if he was playing by his damn self, you could make an argument that this is the greatest quarterback matchup ever. But the fact that Patrick Mahomes is trending where he's going, and the fact that we know that Tom Brady is the greatest to ever play the position in this league's history, you are absolutely right about this being the best matchup ever in the Super Bowl.
Right. Tom Brady is a guy who once threw for 500 yards in a Super Bowl in which his team did not punt and lost. I mean, there is no Super Bowl legacy and history like his. Bart Scott, what do you think? Best matchup ever?
I believe so. I mean, it's weird to talk about Tom Brady still being in his prime. Now, he's not what he's, at his peak, but it's been very little decline. And you look at, like Marcus said, when you think about who has the ball last, that could determine the outcome of this game. You talk about two very evenly matched, teams as well, balanced on both sides, coached very well. Both have the ability to put up tremendous numbers, but both teams have the ability to stifle you with their defense and get hot. So it's going to come down to who's going to make the big plays. You talk about the NFC Championship. One coach deciding to kick a field goal, the other one giving their quarterback the ability to make the play with Scott Miller at the end of the game. So who's going to make the big plays and who's going to dare to be great? And it always comes down to coaching decisions in these big games, who made the right call and who didn't. And we only know until the final seconds are off the clock. So I think this has the ability to be a tremendous instant classic.
Yep, all the makings is a phrase I like to use, and it applies here. Graziano is one who chronicles this stuff. It feels like there should be a torch, right? Like a literal torch on the sideline that someone is holding, and either Brady passes it or he doesn't. All right, it sort of feels like that's the storyline of this game.
I think it will be one way or the other, right? I mean, that's kind of a top-level storyline, either not so fast kid or torch being passed. I mean, look, I was all in on this as the greatest Super Bowl matchup until a few minutes ago when I saw Scott versus Orlovsky. But I think as long as that's not going to happen again on Sunday, I think we can definitely say that this has potential, historically, entertainment value-wise. I mean, look, this is exciting, and I think, to borrow a phrase, I can't wait.
Yes, that's right. The more I think about it, the more I think we should do it. Someone should have like an Olympic style, like a torch just there. And Brady's got it at the beginning of the game. And by the end, he either takes it with him or he's got to give it to Mahomes. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.